Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to give you a little introduction to spreadsheets. Okay, this is the video to do this assignment with Google Sheets. Okay, Google Sheets is Google's version of Microsoft Excel. It's free, so it's kind of like how Google Docs is Google's version of Microsoft Word. Okay. To begin, we're not going to launch Microsoft Excel. We are going to go over to Google Drive. We're going to click on New, and we're going to come down here to Google Sheets. Okay. All right. First thing we want to do is let's give it a title. Excel 1 with your first name, last name. There we go. All right. Guys, you'll notice the spreadsheet is made up of all these different boxes. Okay, all these different boxes. These boxes are called cells, and they are organized into rows identified by numbers. Okay, rows go across from left to right, and columns identified by letters that goes up and down. Okay, the columns go up and down. So each one of these boxes has what's called a cell address or a cell reference. Okay, and so it's kind of like, I don't know if any of you have ever played the game Battleship. It's kind of like that though. So we have each one of these boxes is identified by a cell address. Okay, we say the letter first and then the number. Okay, so this one where we're at is C7. C7. Okay, if I were to come all the way over here to this one, it would be J19, right? Okay. In your head, I want you to, I'll give you a second. Which one is this? What is the cell address for this one? Okay. All right. And then what about this one? Okay. See how you've got different cell addresses. Okay. So if we looked at the assignment, and it says click cell A1, now you guys are going to know where to go. Okay, click on cell A1. All right. Now each one of these cells, we can type something directly in to it. Okay, you can type in words, numbers, formulas, or equations. We're going to talk about formulas in just a second. Okay, you can type anything you want into these. Okay. Another thing is you can click on the cell that where you want to put it, and instead of putting it directly in the box, you can put it up here in this area. This is called the formula bar. Okay, say that with me, the formula bar. All right, so you could type it in right here. Okay, and then it adds it right here. So with that said, okay, go to cell A1 and then type in this right here. Okay, equals 7 plus 8 times 3 divided by 2 minus 4. Okay, the asterisk is used for the times or the multiplication. The slash is used for the division or divide. Okay, so let's type in equals 7 plus 8. So I'm going to type it, I'm going to click on A1, but I'm going to type it up here. I'm going to type in equals 7 plus 8 times 3 divided by 2 minus 4. Okay, times 3 divided by 2 minus 4. Okay. All right, so you've got that up there. Go ahead and hit enter. And what is the number that you get? Okay, we're doing a math problem or a math equation also called a formula. We're doing a formula in A1. Hit enter, and what do we get? What's the number that we get? 15. That's what I got. Okay. So if we clicked on, if we hit enter and automatically brought us down to A2, let's click once on A1 and come back up here to the top. And if you notice, we've got kind of the equals 7 plus 8. We've got the formula shows up here in the formula bar, but the answer shows up down here in cell A1. Okay. All right, let's see. We're going to skip 6 and 7. That's just for Microsoft Excel. Let's go down to part 2. Okay, we're going to use the same worksheet. We're going to click on cell A1 to make it active. So we're going to come back up. I've already got it clicked. Click on it once. And then in the formula bar, insert parentheses around 7 plus 8 and insert parentheses around 3 divided by 2. So it'll look like this. Okay. All right. So up here, up here in the formula bar, I'm going to add parentheses. I'm going to use my arrow key to move over. Okay. Arrow key to move over. Okay. Go ahead and hit enter. And what is the, it's a different formula, isn't it? Or it's a different result, a different answer. That's because spreadsheets follow the order of operations in math. Okay, so parentheses. What was it? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. If you guys remember that from math a while ago, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Anyways, what you need to know is that if you're using spreadsheets for formulas or equations, math equations, okay, the order of operations are the same, okay, the same as regular math, okay. So that's easy, right? I just wanted to show you how the order of operations worked, okay. Guys, I want you to review this vocabulary on your own. It's going to be, I know it's going to be really confusing. Okay, it's going to be super confusing. Hopefully, as we go through these spreadsheet assignments, everything is going to start to make, hopefully, it's going to start to make a little bit more sense. Okay. All right, guys, we have part 3. Okay, we'll spend a few minutes on part 3. And this assignment should be pretty easy, pretty simple. Okay, so get ready. We're going to use this same worksheet that we have right here. And we're going to type in the following numbers in each specific cell. So we're going to type 12 into B1. Okay. By the way, this part right here, all you need to do with this part is read it and try to understand it. Okay. This doesn't have anything to do with this right here. Okay. The vocabulary to know: value, operands, constant, variable, and calculation operators. Okay. All right, guys. Type in the following numbers in each specific cell. So in B1, I'm going to type in 12. So I'm going to find B1. I'm going to type it directly into the box. Type in 14, 5, and 8. I think that's what it said. Okay. Yep, 5 and 8. 12, 14, 5, and 8. All right. Here's where it gets really cool. Okay. In B5, type in this formula or this equation. We're going to type in the equal sign. Now, guys, all formulas or all equations in spreadsheets start with an equal sign. Okay, it starts with an equal sign. Equals B1 plus B2 plus B3 plus B4. Okay, simple, right? I'm going to cheat a little bit here, and I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it right here. Okay, boom. All right. So look and see what we have up here. Now I feel bad. Now I feel bad. I'm going to just do equals. Let me show you another shortcut. I'm going to type in equals. That's what I'm going to start with. Okay. Now, instead of typing, don't type in 12. don't type in 12. I want you to click on B1, or I want you to just type it in B2, okay, plus B3. See how I'm just clicking on it with the mouse, okay, and I get the same thing. I get the same result. So right here we have 39, okay. Here's how this is different. Guys, I have to point this out to you because I get students every trimester that are doing it wrong. So let me add this up, okay. All right, and if I were to add it up in my head, or if I were to add it up in my head, I'd get 39, okay. I just typed it in, okay. Just typed it in. All right, here's another way to do it. Here's another wrong way to do it, okay. So let's pretend this is a little better, but let's pretend I used a formula, and instead of using the cell addresses or the cell references, I used, I hit enter instead of plus. I used the digits right here, okay. Equals 12 plus 14 plus 5 plus 8, okay. Now, you don't have to do this in column C, you don't have to do this in column D, okay. But if you look at B5, if you compare B5, C5, and D5, we see a difference, okay. We see a difference. We have equals B1 plus B3 plus B4 B1 plus B2 plus B3 plus B4, okay. Right here we just have 39, and right here we have a formula or an equation, but we use 12, 14, 5, and 8, which is fine, okay. Here is the important part, and here's why I want you to use cell references or cell addresses. I want you to look at my screen and do this part with me, okay? Follow along with this part. All right, in B3, let's change that. B3, let's change to 24, and B4, we're going to change to 15, okay? So I'm going to change B3 to 24. I'm going to hit enter. Look what happens. Watch B5. It automatically changes, okay? And then B4, I changed to 15. Look at what happens. It automatically updated. I think that's pretty cool. That's just me. I think that's pretty cool, okay? But let's look at this one, okay? If I changed C3 to 24 and I changed C4 to 15, nothing happened to C5. So this is not the same as this, okay? What do you think's going to happen? What do you think's going to happen if I change D3 and D4? If I change this, nothing, right? Where would I need to change it? If I needed D5 to be the same as B5, okay, where would I have to change? I'd have to change it up here in the formula. I have to change it like this, but that meant that I had to change it in here, and I had to change it in here. Okay, let's use this right here. So guys, if you're messing around with this column C and column D, go ahead and just delete those. I'm just showing you how that is, how that's different. How this is going to be the correct way to do it. This is going to be the correct way to do it. Okay. We have equals B1 plus B2 plus B3 plus B4. Okay, done. All right. If yours looks like mine, I want you to go ahead and you can turn it in. Okay, so turn it in the same way that you've been turning in your Google Docs assignments. Okay, so come on over here. Go to submit assignment. Now I submitted a different way. resubmit assignment, and let me know if you have any questions. I know this was about a 15-minute video. It's just an introduction to spreadsheets. Okay. The assignment itself should have taken you about 5-10 minutes or so, is all. Okay. This is the entire assignment. Okay. There's a lot more explanation on my part, but this is how simple the first assignment is. So guys, go ahead and get it turned in. If you get stuck or have any questions, please let me know. You can send me an email or use this inbox messaging system here in Canvas, guys. All right. Good luck, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.